Hey guys, welcome back. Well, it's done, and I'd like to say it was a quick little job, you know, because it's such a small field. But no, it took quite some time. The case definitely struggles. Where can we put this? In here. Yeah, definitely struggles baling hay. I mean, that's a flat field, and you know we were crawling around the field literally. So I think it is time that we try and get a bigger tractor of some kind. Right, just dump that there. Saying that, the old tractor could do with a bit of a wash. That is, yeah, getting pretty dirty. Now the sun is going down. It's what, 7:30. I think what I will do, we'll just have time probably to chuck the cruising auto stacker on, and we'll get the bales picked up, and then I probably won't put them in the shed. Oh no, I put the windrower maybe in the way. Hopefully not. What about that? Are we gonna crawl out of that? Oh, just might make. Oh yes, look at that. Made to. Whoa, 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 whoa! There's a wall there. Made to measure. But yeah, we'll get them picked up. I didn't remember how many bales we actually made, but oh wow, I should imagine it's probably not going to be quite a full load, but it should be a fair few. Hopefully, we won't have to make too many more just yet, but I'm thinking we kind of will, because yeah, the old cows and sheep both need hay or grass. And also, we should hopefully be able to make some turtle mix ration today. That's the plan. Turtle mix ration, number one priority. Number two, after that, we'll hopefully get ourselves maybe a bigger tractor. I don't know quite what the prices are going to be to get a larger one. It might be a bit out of our price range, but looking at the bank, 266k we got in the bank. And I think when I ended last episode, we had about 120-ish, but yeah, I went wild on the jobs for the locals again, which is needed. It's going to be we're on playing on hard, and it's quite the slow, you know, what do you call it, grind. We're not making massive amounts off our crops, especially not the sugarcane we sold the other day. But yeah, it's so yeah, as many jobs for the locals as we can. We'll keep that bank balance pretty high until we've got, you know, a fair amount of acreage of our own. I think that is all of them. I believe so. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 bales we made. Yeah, is that going to be enough? I'm not too sure. As for where to put them, could do with another barn. No. I suppose we could chuck them in by the plane. Maybe. Actually, before I go too far, I think we'll put them somewhere around here. Yeah, maybe where we used to store the straw, because I want to. Yeah, we'll have to feed the cows some at least, and then after that, take a couple over to the sheep, which I hope. Or did I leave the Manitou? The Manitou might actually be at the sheep pen, so we're going to have to fetch that over, take some bales back with us. But yeah, we'll get this dumped off here in a second or two. Right, that'll do. Yeah, and then I'll come back when it's sunny again, hopefully tomorrow. Yeah, we'll fast forward time. Once the time is fast forwarding, till maybe about 4 or 5 in the morning. And then I'll start, you know, giving the cows some water and all that sort of general chores. And yeah, by the time the sun comes up, hopefully then we can take a trip to the town, get ourselves the total mixed ration wagon, silage wagon, whatever you call it, and yeah, go from there. So I think I'll just leave this here for now. Save putting it back in the barn. Actually, no, probably should put it in the barn because it'd be a bit of a mess around here if I don't. Well, good morning. That went pretty fast, didn't it? Yeah. It's kind of like in real life, really, isn't it? You have a long, hard day at work. Can't wait to get to bed. As soon as you get to bed, all of a sudden you're waking up, your alarm's going off the next morning. It's like, what? Where did the night go? Well, the cows and the sheeps, they're doing all right. Got a... Ah, yes, this is the thing. Obviously, I read it wrong earlier. I went to give the cows some hay, but they're full on that. So we do need to get some grass for them, because it's a separate midwifery jig, and we don't got none. Sheep, on the other hand, all 12 of them, they're happy, clean, well fed. Yeah, we need to get onto that. However, I got a bit carried away, you know, fast forward in time and sorting out the sheep and the cows, and almost missed, or I think I'm close to missing, the crops growing. It was only when I drove back, you know, when I brought the Manitou back, I realised that I think we've got one field we can harvest, and the other two, they're on their first stage of weeding, I think. So we need to get that done. And yeah, there it is. Field 1 is done, or ready to harvest. Field 2, I'm hoping that is still the first stage, because is it 2 and 14? Where are you? Yeah, 2 and 14 are second stage fertilization, need their final stage, which is the weeding, and we don't want to miss that one really, because it kind of is a free fertilizer for us, really. You know, apart from obviously the cost of hiring a worker if we are a worker, which we already done. Oh, Jess driving. Let's just check it's working. Yeah, we got ourselves a nice blue strip. Yeah, other than that, it's free. You know, it's 30% extra yield for free. So we don't really want to miss that. What I will do is get Jess to do this field, then we'll take her on to field 14 and get that done. It's probably best we get the combine going as well. So yeah, it's all go again. Now, where did I leave the ah, there it is. Oh, what did we have? Is this soybeans? Da, da, da. No, it's canola, so we need the other header. Right. I'll get this header on, get it to the field, and then, yeah, once it's going, we'll then go to the shop. Whoa, tree! Whoa. That was close. Right, what have I done here? Why aren't you firing up? There you are. Right. Let's get this going. Well, probably line it up a bit straighter first. That should be good. And who's driving? Billy's driving. So we've got Billy on the combine, Jess is on the weeder. Ourselves, we are going to disappear to the shop. And I'll take the... Yeah, let's take old Case here. Could took the Massey. I don't know if it'll fit on the Manitou. Ooh, look at the fuel in the case. We're starting to get through some sort of fuel. We must be working quite a bit more now, I guess, than what we were before. Because, yeah, the tractors seem to empty of fuel pretty fast. But, never mind. It's another bill. It's a nice pile of manure there. Right, let's get to the shop. Right, that'll do. Now, where's the shop? We are going for animals, and we're going to get ourselves the Silo King Trailed Line Duo. $90 a day, takes 85 horses to run it, 16,000 ton, not ton, whoa, 16,000 tons, 16,000 litre capacity, against the Self-Line Compact, 13,000 litre capacity for, you know, $190 a day compared to 90. Reason I kind of went for the Silo King is the price. But no, it's you know, I think for the price and for the amount of cows that we have at the moment, I think we've only got 10, is it? it kind of, yeah, I can't really justify, I think, spending like 140 odd grand. Wow, that looks pretty cool. Single axle. And I'm guessing it shoots the feed out of both sides. Oh, wow, you don't want to fall in there when it's going. Look at that. Wow, yeah. Oh, there's a ladder there. Ha! Yep. But, yeah, for 100 and whatever it was to, you know, to 40 grand, I think that's a more sensible option. We're not going to be using it too often. I mean, if one batch, or say not one batch, but I'm not really sure even how much this is going to take. But say one full trailer load of this probably isn't going to be enough. Oh, sorry, is going to be more than enough. I'm hoping to feed the cows for, is it 6 days they last before you know, before they're empty or before they're starving, I guess. So yeah, that's the main reason, I guess. The other thing I need to do now is work out what I need to put in it. Now, bottom left corner, bottom left, top left, middle left, I guess. Mixing ratio. The first little icon, no idea what that means. Second little icon is either straw or hay. Whoa, nearly went past the turn into the farm. And yeah, the third icon is either straw or hay. Yeah, this is going to be a learning curve. I probably should have looked it up before we did it, but you know, it's fun. Trial and error, I guess. Trial and error. Probably mostly error. You know, I'm hoping whatever we make, the cows will kind of eat. But yeah, not sure. Now, if we chuck it... Oh, the straw. Sorry, not the straw, the hay. I took 3 bales over to the sheep earlier when I was feeding them. They didn't need all 3. I think they took 1 and they were full. So, yeah, there's 2 more over there if we need them. Now, what is it? Switch it on. That looks cool. And I guess we can leave it at that whilst we jump in our Manny. And it does move once you switch the engine on. There we go. Now, I think I'll put 1 bale of hay in. Take a look, see what it says. Go grab a bale of straw, put that in, do the same. And then go from there. Because, yeah, this could go well. It could not. At least we're getting somewhere now. We should hopefully have 100% productivity on the cows afterwards. Right, that's done. Now, where's the Medufer? Whoa, so that is... So the top figure, the top icon thing is hay. Right, okay. So that leaves straw... Ah! Silage and straw. That was it, wasn't it? So, we need to... In fact, let's jump in the Massey. And grab some silage. I think I've left the bucket for the Mad 2. It's all the way over at the sheep pen, so that's not going to do us any good. So yeah, we'll put in a bit of silage, or shall we put the straw in first? Yeah, I'm not sure how much a bucket is compared to a bale, so we probably should put the straw in first. Is that right? I have no idea. I should imagine by now, well, the weeder's probably somewhere near finished. Yeah, be patient, cows. Be patient. It's on its way, I think. Right. It's definitely a million times easier driving one of these in real life. Yeah, a million times better. Right. Without knocking the concrete wall down, we're away. I'm guessing by the bars. Obviously, the first bar is completely full on the hay. So that means it's roughly 1 bale each, and then however much silage, which actually shouldn't be too bad to work out. So in goes the straw, and then we just need roughly the equivalent of what was it, silage, I guess. Or I'm excited to see our cows 100% happy. Let's just double check. Jump in. Oh right, no. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. It's dropped the straw, so it's dropped the hay down. Oh no, this is probably gonna go horribly wrong. So if we try a full bucket load of silage, that's nearly 1200 litres. Oh, I've done it again. Right. Yeah, this I'm gonna have to put a weight on because I'm never gonna be able to lift that up. Am I gonna even get to the weights? Oh, actually, let's just drop the bucket down. There we are. That's better, isn't it? Leave the bucket down. Go put a weight on. And try again. In my defence, I did say it was going to be, trial and error, mostly errors. So I'm telling the truth, kind of. Right, here we go. We should be fine now. The Massey's not going to struggle. Lift it straight in. We're going to have ourselves a decent bit of mixed ration. He says, if the Massey can reach over, whoa, steady. I don't want to write it off. Okay, go on, Massey. We'll just chuck the whole lot in, and that doesn't look like it's put much in. To be fair, I was expecting that to shoot up to sort of full. But then again, I don't know, actually a bale of straw and a bale of hay, they're about 4,000 litres, aren't they? Something like that. So, what does it change it to? Okay, so we've got enough, we've got too much straw, plenty of hay, but not enough silage. Right, let's get another bucket. We're getting it. We're learning. These cows, they better enjoy this afterwards, because yeah, this is a bit of a nightmare. And actually, we haven't got that much silage left, which means because we have to give them silage separately on their own, as well as give them silage in their total mixed ration. That's not going to last, I'm guessing, very long, depending on how much a full trailer load, like I said earlier, lasts. It's soon going to disappear. So at some point, I think I am going to have to. In fact, right, that's made more decisions. I did say I would like to get a bigger tractor next, but looking at how much silage we've got, I'm kind of thinking now maybe to buy another field. What does that look like? Okay, so that is okay, so we've still got too much straw, but we're in the ratio for silage and hay. Do I put a bit more? Oh no, jump out of that. Right, I'm going to risk it, and I'm going to put a bit more no, hay. Let's go hay. Yeah. Leaving the old case running. She's low on fuel, but we're yeah, just leaving her running. I might actually, if I get this right, I'm going to write it down because, yeah, it's going to make it so much easier when I have to do it again. Oh, don't knock the stack over. Right, up you go. And in the trailer you go. Go on, drop in. Okay, it's in. Now, that's either done one or two things. Worked how I'm hoping it works, or worked not at all. Ooh. Ah, that's taken us to... Right, okay, I'm going with that. Green, green, green. Silage, hay, straw, all green. I'm happy with that. Let's feed some cows. I don't want to risk it. I was going to put another bale of... Was it straw in? Although, saying that... why don't we put a bit more silage in? Will that make a difference? I mean, it's green all around. Yeah, we're going to, aren't we? Where's the old Massey gone? Somewhere around here. Yeah. This is one of them situations where you know, when you should quit while you're ahead. I'm thinking this is probably going to be one of them situations. I'm going to have all greens across the board, put a load of silage in now, and something is going to turn to red. I can see it. I can see it happening. And not only that, yeah, it's using up our silage that we don't have much of. Let's go, you know, all out, you know, all in. Let's go for a full bucket load. Right. Can we do this from in cab? We are getting a tidy little setup on the farm now, to be fair. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Right, it's not taking... Oh, saying that, it's not actually taking much of the silage. So, shut the engine off first, actually. Let's have a look. Go on, be nice. Oh, they're all green. Okay. So, our first bit of total mixed ration. Ooh. I'm assuming you put it in this trough here. Now, before I do that, turn off mix wagon. Tip side left, so we want tip side right. Unload here. Do we have to unfold anything? No, apparently not. So it's literally a case of drive next to it. There's the icon, and was it I to unload? And there it goes. Wow, look at that. None of it's in the trough, but it's working. Oh wow, it's actually taken quite a bit as well. Oh no, it's not going to take it all, is it? No, please don't take it all. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. Oh no. Right, let's shut this off. It's taken the whole lot. To be honest, I thought it wouldn't. Cows where are you? Power food. And I need almost the same again. Yeah, yeah. Right. In that case, we'll come back to you guys. Well, I think once I finish this episode, I'll make another batch off screen. Because right now, I think we need to... Oh, shut the engine off. Left that running as well. Okay, grass. Grass, grass, grass. We need some of it. We've got this little, tiny little patch here, which has started to regrow. Unless I definitely mowed that. Yeah, where's the map? So yeah, we've got this tiny little bit where we are now. We kind of need some more. I'm pretty much sure I've got full favour on these fields. So if we take a quick look, look there. 108 grand for that field. we could buy one of these fields. Now look at the size of how much grass we got off that little patch. Field 4 would give us quite a lot. Field 5, however, so that is 1.6 or 1.7 hectares at 108 grand. Field 5 is 1.3 hectares at 83. Right. I think what I might... Oh, the combine's waiting. The seeder's finished. Okay, we need to... Right, okay, before we do that, let us grab the weeder and quickly get it over to field 14. Because we don't want to miss that first fertilization stage and the weeding. Don't want to miss it. So yeah, let's head over there a bit quick. Well, yeah, we've caught it in time. It didn't go to the second stage. I can never remember or tell with corn what stage it's at. So this is definitely the first stage. Let's hire a worker. If he carries on, that's a good sign. And if the map tells us it is, yes, there it is, a nice thick blue line. Right, combine needs doing. What kit have we got through? It's gonna have to be the case, innit? Take the case and the trailer out. Quite chuffed now we got that second barn, because it's made hitching up to stuff a lot easier. Before we were pretty much, you know, chucking everything in the way of something else, whereas now we got you know, a lot. Well, we've got a fair bit of kit, and now yeah, it's everything's a bit easier to get to because we've got the space. In fact, what I will do actually is drop the trailer off here, and then that'll do. Yeah, and then when the combine's full again, I'll just drive them over to the trailer, unload, so that we can carry on with the case and that, doing, yeah, sorting out the cows, trying to make them happy. Who knew that trying to make a cow happy could be so much work? Now, oh, actually no, before we carry on that, we're going to look at fields. Let's get a field. We've got a bit of cash, we've got plenty of jobs for the locals to do. I think, yeah, fields it is. So, I'm kind of going to go with field 5, I think. I don't know about putting grass on 4, although it's close to the farm, isn't it? Field 4, what was it? 108. Okay. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the mission for him. That takes, technically, in a way, in a roundabout kind of way, that takes 1,800 quid off, you know, the asking price for the field. I mean, it doesn't, because obviously we're still going to have to pay the 108 grand because we've maxed out our respect for him. But for the sake of like 5 minutes work, you know, he's going to give us 1,800 quid, and then we're pretty much going to give it, you know, him that back plus a bit more for buying his field. So give me 2 seconds, and I'll be back with yeah, with about 800 quid. How's about that for? Right, well, we've got it. So, about 800 quid. Yep, still the same price. Current mission available. Let's buy it. And it is ours. And we now have extra land. Happy days. So, obviously, I can't plant grass on it just yet, because we want to harvest this crop. And, yeah, not waste it. So, what I will do is, because we really need a bigger tractor, At the moment, the biggest one we've got is the case, which is it 145 horses, I believe. Let's look for it. Have I gone past it? Probably, definitely have. Yeah, 145 horses. I'm kind of thinking to go for something a bit bigger, around the 200 horsepower mark. Which, right, so you got the 700. Right, let's double click on it. I do like fence. 725 is 240 horses for 200 grand. What else have we got? I mean, I love fence because that's the tractors we had on the farm I used to work on. We did have some of the old Sammys, but I'm not talking this Sammy. I'm talking like that really old Sammys that the doors used to open the other way and sort of thing. But what, I mean, I'd do like the fast track as well. That would be pretty cool to have. What's the horsepower we can get on that? 230 for 100. Oh, get rid of the white tires. So 182 grand for 230 horses, and I know that would probably definitely not even struggle with the baler. The Massey, 172 grand. Biggest is 280 horsepower for 207. Ooh, wow. Actually, compared to the Fendt, I mean, you know, price wise for the amount of horsepower you get, that is pretty good. What else? I do like Deutz. 263 horses for 204. Ooh, and the case, like the case as well. It's too many choices. 214 grand for 270 horsepower, so that's a lot more expensive. Yeah. There's a bigger JCB there. 226 for 280. Right. Oh, and that Vulture looks pretty cool. I do like the New Orleans as well. What's the biggest they do on that one? T6 160 is 106. Oh, that's too small. The Vulture 185. Yeah, not really that big. So you're kind of looking the 700. Well, no, 724 is it? Yes. So the 724 upwards. So from this sort of section onwards, we're looking at. Kind of do like the Massey. Shall I get the Massey? Or what was the Deutz? 204 for 263. Oh, anything bigger than that. So you're talking, what's this one? 330. 300 horsepower is probably a bit too big for what we need now. I mean, we've only got like a 2-meter cultivator and stuff like that. So, you know, it's yeah. Right. Okay. Here's the deal. What I will do. The Massey is 207 grand. For 280 horses. Deutz 204. Okay, so the Massey is probably going to be one of the most. No, the Fendt, isn't it? No. Okay, I was wrong. 201 for 240. What I'll do, off screen, I'll do a couple of jobs for the locals, enough to get us about 220 grand in the bank, and then next episode we will get ourselves a bigger tractor. I think that is the plan. And yeah, I'll also, because we've got the combine is probably somewhere near, oh, it's done, so that's alright. So yeah, I'll get the combine and whatever's in the trailer tipped in the silo, get them both back in the shed. The weeder I'll probably put back in the shed as well. And yeah, do the jobs for the locals. Other than that, oh, actually I probably should, yeah, get the silage done for the cows, so I'll do that as well. But yeah, once that's all done and all the kit's back to the farm, I'll join you in the next episode. And yeah, hopefully with about 220 grand in the bank. So until then, guys, have a good one. I will catch you in a bit.